Okay peeps, welcome back to Hobbies and Gadgets. And yes, I've ripped out everything, insulation, everything's coming out peeps. I've started off this wall already and it's looking great, looking really cool. So before we start the video, obviously people's going to ask me about my insulation and stuff like that, so we'll start off with the insulation. So this is loft insulation and I've got bubble wrap. So behind that is that insulation. And the reason I put the insulation before the bubble wrap, I had the bubble wrap before the insulation and to me it didn't seem it was doing its job. Because this is quite thin stuff and I have insulated it twice. I'm going to insulate it another time over, third time. Yeah, as I said, this acts like a wind barrier now. And it works much better than you putting that to your bodywork. Trust me, it's so thin, it's not going to do nothing if you put it to your bodywork. Trust me peeps, I know a lot of people put this to your bodywork, don't do it. Do it this way and you'll see that that heat is going to hold in. So use insulation. You can use the block one if you want, and then this last. Don't use this first. Everyone's using this first. Oh, I'm not sure why, but don't use it first. Trust me, and you will see the results. So everyone thought I was ripping it down because of the insulation. It's nothing to do with the insulation, but at the moment it's making me fucking itch. So I need to get out of this fan as soon as possible. The reason I wanted to change everything, the whole setup for me was wrong. You know, I never varnished this. You can see here it's changing colour. I'm not putting tongue and groove down. When you drive the van, obviously your vans do twist, you know, the bodywork shakes and stuff. You start to get cracks like that and then it don't hold properly, it just don't look nice, you know, after a while. I've took out nearly 400 screws peeps, nearly 400 screws. Obviously this is a jumbo van, yeah, so this crazy amount of screws in here, or in the boards and that. So all I'm waiting for now is some more South Tappet screws because I want to secure these beams in, you know, with another screw and make sure they don't come loose, because I'm going to be using motor caravan walls. If you've been in a caravan, you know they got like a plasterboard kind of wall, but it's only 3mm thick and it's easy to cut. It's easy to install, and I found a seller was selling it quite cheap. So he wants £100 for 7 by 4 foot, and I'm going to order 6 of those panels. They're already decorated, and then you got to buy your trimmings. So your trimmings going to cost you another 100 quid to do all your trimmings, because it comes in 96 inches by 46 inches long. So you know you have one big panel, and then one big panel, and you're done. Example. This is always in my mind, is my solar panel. I always thought when I'm driving, is these bolts gonna rattle off? Once you've got tongue and groove up there like that, it's impossible to look right. Now I'm gonna have one sheet of board up here, or 2 sheets of board or whatever. I can unscrew this every 6 months to check that, or I could drill 2 holes with, you know, those plastic stoppers, and just take them plastic stoppers off and always check these bolts. And I wanna add another solar to the front. Might use that on a separate controller, I'm not really sure yet, because I've got to move that cable all the way down here now to the electric part and stuff like that. So let me tell you my plan on my VW Crafter. Okay, so my plan is to have a 5-foot bed up here for my daughter. Not sure how high it is, because the 5-foot bed will be going into the toilet area. So when you sit on the toilet, you have to, you know, mind your head to go underneath. So I need to sacrifice space to gain space and make sure they have a, you know, a nice sized bed. And then obviously inside the shower area, it's going to stop about here, and it's going to go here. So the walkway will be in here. Then I might have a little tiny cupboard here, and I want a log burner about here, going all the way up to where that TV is, side. The reason I put it on the right hand side, because on the left hand side I'm going to have my awning, and it's quite a big awning on this van, and I don't want, you know, no black smoke or any ashes going onto my awning, right? A lot of people's put their awning and wood burner on the same side, and I didn't want that. So things like that you got to plan out before you do things, you know. This is my 6th time, so people might think, fucking hell, this is 6th time and you still can't get it right. But no, you will see when you build your van. So some people are happy to live or don't care what they built, or you know, they're happy with what they've done and they're not bothered. But I'm one of those guys, when it's not right, I want to rip it out. Everything's going to be the same, peeps. Everything, you know, what you see, it's going to be installed. I've just got to move things around. Like the TV's got to be moved now. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the TV. The electrics all be moved. You know, my future, or whatever you want to call it, my not back to the future. What's it called? Yeah, Back to the Future board is gone. Yeah, obviously I'm going to have a 5-foot bed to a 6-foot bed, L shape, what pulls out. I'm looking at a lovely IKEA kitchen, what I might change, because it had lovely drawers and cupboards, and you know, they slide in and they lock and stuff like that. The only thing you had to do is buy a new work surface for it, and that's about it. But yo peeps, I will keep you updated, but that is a good tip for your installation, trust me. Do that and you will see the big difference. You won't feel draft coming through your tongue and groove or whatever you're going to use, but I would consider with tongue and groove. Obviously if you do the sidewalls, it's cool, but I won't do the roof with tongue and groove again. I don't think I would never ever do tongue and groove on the roof. And I will varnish it, because you can see there, look, you can see new wood, you can see old wood, you can see some of it splitting. Obviously far away, obviously if you're from far away peeps, you won't see none of that. It looks pretty cool, but in my eyes I know it's there, so it has to go. I had some more opinions. I could have got rid of this chair and I could have had a rock and roll bed, L shape. It was about 400 quid, and then another 200 quid for the cushions and that. But the only thing is, that thing weighed about 220 kilos. So I didn't want to put 220 kilos inside the van, because I can make a bed maybe 40 kilos, maybe a bit lighter than 40 kilos. So things like that, you know, I don't want this van to be heavy. I want this van to be light, and you know, I want it to be good on fuel, because the van is really, really good on fuel. My diesel heater down there is still holding up really good. I'll give you like a proper review on that soon, because I've had it ages, and as you can see the tank is empty. So I need to get this van all tidied up. I still got to do the body work outside, bits and bobs, but the van is about 80%, 90% fully sprayed. I just got to do a few more rub downs on the body work, a few more, you know, another little go over, and I'm about done. Outside I might change the wheels and stuff like that, I'm not sure yet. Things like this, really pretty simple. As you can see, I stuffed the insulation down there. I use 4x2, trim off the window. So things like this peeps is really simple to block off, because obviously this is how far my wall's going to be up now. You can see how thick that wall's going to be of insulation now, right? But I still made it go straight back to the bodywork, so I'm not losing that much space. I'm only losing about 20 mil, so it's nothing, right? So now I've got to block this off, and that's it. That's about an inch in here, but that's still to the bodywork, because that's where that batten goes, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and you can see the batten there is bending. Right there, yeah. Yeah, you can see the batten there is bending, so I've got it straight to the bodywork. But guys, that is about it. I just wanted to give you a little update on what I've been up to. You know, show you how far I've got. As soon as I get the boards in, if you want to know how to install them, it's pretty simple, to be honest. You get lovely trimmings with them. You've got to pay extra for the trimmings, about another 100 quid. But yeah, leave some messages below and I will show you the motor caravan walls when they're installed. It's going to look really, really good. So Hobbies and Gadgets now signing out. Stay safe and smash that like button. Peace.